What's up, everybody? Welcome back to that gaming channel. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? Happy 2022. I almost said 2021 there for a second. First video of the new year. I thought we'll kind of start things slow, kind of ramp up as we go, and all that good stuff. Let's take a little look around.
There's almost
Charlotte's workshop.
Innocence about this one. I wonder what it's saying.
I mean, for a second there, it looked like "Hang on, darling" with the cat, but then I kind of noticed. I think the cat's being hung or hanged. Yes, hanged is the correct term.
Wonder what's inside.
Dead birds. I had to replay the little bit of dialogue before, from when Alex entered the weed shop. So hopefully I got everything the exact same as when we left off.
It looks like Charlotte is really pouring herself into her art. This hurts to even look at. How much did it hurt to make?
Okay, I think we're giving her a little too much credit. Like, oh, she's such a tortured artist. Come on, that's just, I don't know, like the box with the feathers and the like all of these sculptures and everything. To me, I feel like this is writers and people who are trying to come up, who are trying to find this like macabre, unorthodox art. But they're coming up with almost a caricature of it, if that makes sense. Because I feel like people who really feel these things, like this is, I've seen this kind of art in real life. This is stuff, and I saw it by art students in college who are trying to be all deep and angsty when really they're not. It's just you're trying to be weird for the sake of being weird.
Beautiful. So why does it kind of make my skin crawl?
And yeah, that's just kind of what the writing gives me for some of these. I mean, they're well made sculptures, I suppose, but yeah, it's so it's a literal, her world is collapsing in around her, sort of. Is metaphor the correct term?
Her anger is so intense. Maybe there's something here that can tell me why.
Ryan, it's your fault. You were supposed to protect us. Why couldn't you? Gabe, it's your fault. Why would you teach me to need someone again just to go and leave me all alone?
Okay, I better not be being blamed in somewhere in this. Like, if Alex is getting blamed in this, that's bullcrap. Like, you should...
Alex, it's
What?
your fault. Everyone loves you. But I can't look at you without thinking about how fucked everything is since you came into my life.
What?
She's so angry at everyone around her. But there's something else here.
Well, one, Alex, yeah, the one she's working on, that's her own kid. Because, come on, it's not my fault, or mine as in Alex's fault, that any of this happened. The dates kind of worked out where she showed up right before it happened, but with or without her, Ethan was going to be up in the mountains.
What is wrong with me? I can't let myself feel this way. When did I become such a fucking monster? Ethan! It's your fault! Why couldn't you just fucking listen?
You're angry at him. At Ethan. You blame him.
Well, yeah.
I'm a bad mom, Alex. Charlotte.
I mean, it's a natural feeling, but...
Charlotte.
I hate my son, Alex. He's sweet, and he's creative, and he's the most important thing in the entire universe to me. And I hate him. For so long, it was just me and him. It took so long to learn how to be okay with that. And I was. But then, Gabe, I can deal with hating Ryan. Or you.
That one's still over the top to me.
But Ethan... If he had just listened, Gabe would still be alive. It all comes back to that.
Well, yeah, I mean, both are true. I mean, what she's feeling isn't... How to put this? What she's feeling isn't wrong, necessarily. I mean, I feel like I hate my son is a bit of an overstatement, but... I mean, that initial instinct, that emotion to try and blame those involved in this situation, minus Alex, I still don't think she was involved in this whatsoever. Is like, oh, well, she was tied to Gabe. Yeah, tied to Gabe by decision of Ryan and trying to save your kid. So, I think Alex is the only innocent party here. But... yeah, I mean, I think it's a natural emotion to be mad at her kid, or to even, like I said, have these emotions, but not acting on them is important, and understanding that putting that much blame and that much responsibility on a child is a little bit of a stretch.
None of that makes you a bad mom. No matter what you're feeling, you always give Ethan what he needs. That's what matters.
None of it fucking matters. He's dead. I wish I were too.
Well, then kill yourself.
This anger could kill her, and nothing I'm saying is helping. What if I could just take it away?
Really, are we gonna just develop a new power? This is like Zorro taking on everyone's pain when they were fighting, oh shit, it was at the end of Thriller Bark, Kuma, there we go.
I can do it. I can take her anger from her.
You just, okay. Okay.
What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can, Should I?
That's a gray area, but I'm more interested in how you know you can do this power. And even then, I don't think taking the anger away from her is right. I don't think that's gonna fix her. I mean, she needs to learn to deal with this. You know, I mean, it's like I said when she said, you know, oh, I wish I was dead. Well, again, okay, kill yourself. Then what? Ethan goes into the system? I mean, look, I mean, I'm all for, you know, I'm all for adoption and all these things. But, you know, we also have to admit that the U.S. foster care system is not well functioning, at least at the moment. I'm getting a little political here, and I really want to take a step away from that. But again, you really think that's best for the kid to have his father figure get Wile E. Coyote'd off a cliff and then have you hang yourself? Yeah, it's gonna do well. But again, at the same time with all that stuff,
I can't.
It's her cross to bear. I mean, she has to be able to deal with it herself.
You're strong. You'll get through this.
I guess we'll find out.
Yep, she's gonna kill herself. I'll say it for the fourth, fifth, however many time. She's got to be the one to. End of the day, she's got to be the one to find it to not do it. I will speak slightly from experience there.
Hear me out.
Little depressing, I know, but
By the Illuminati.
That would
yes.
explain the conspicuously triangle-shaped logo.
Boom. Finally cracked it.
Hey,
Alex. So, how did things go with Charlotte?
I don't know. She was hurting so much. I thought I'd be able to help her, but I couldn't.
If you couldn't help her, I'm sure no one could.
So please tell me that the USB stick revealed all of Typhon's secrets.
Not yet, but... Alex,
We found a recording of Gabe's call.
I should probably listen to that.
Oh, are we gonna find out that they didn't actually pause the explosion or anything?
I need to know.
We're here for you.
Wait a minute, no, but we already knew that. We already knew that. Oh my God, why can't I think of his name? That Mac got the call, and he said he told them to. Well, no, he said he got the call and told his higher ups about it. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like what's going on in my brain is that Gabe called and they said, well, there's nothing we can do about it. Sorry. And he said, oh, well, I called or whatever. But I don't know. I doubt it's going to be that obvious. Oh, yeah. What did Ethan text us? Sorry. Why do I have this control? Just play the whatever.
Type in safety. Mac? It's me. I'm working, Gabe. We can talk about what happened later. This isn't about that. I need you to call off the explosion. Ethan's in the blast radius. Shit. He could get killed. What the hell's wrong with you? He snuck off. We're up here right now trying to find him. Mac, please. All right. I'm on it. We'll halt the blasts. Fuck. You can't imagine the headaches this will create for me. Thanks, Mac. Whatever. Just doing my job.
Okay.
They just ignored him. It's so fucked.
Well, we already knew that.
Bad when Mac turns out to be the good guy.
We knew that.
You okay?
We're taking these fuckers down. This USB stick has what I need. Time to dig through it.
I mean, it's like I said. I mean, we knew that.
Talk about looking for a needle in a haystack.
We're gonna get there. Don't worry.
Well, I mean, we knew they just ignored him.
I'm pretty sore.
From the LARP?
Yeah, I played 3 monsters. You made me run all over town.
Such a trooper.
Okay, hear me out before you... We're going to get them. For you, Gabe.
Whatever's going on with Typhon, it wasn't worth Gabe's life.
Gotta find joy in the little things. Right, Gabe? A key part of any good investigation. She's had quite a day. Don't know what I'd do without her. A cold case and a warm beer.
Gross.
Get them. Okay?
Yeah, I know we will.
So, how fucked are we?
If we can't work it out ourselves, we could just have Ryan seduce the truth out of Diane.
You know, that might actually work.
After what I saw this afternoon, I'm not putting anything past you.
Gabe's call came in from the sat phone at 8:41 p.m. I should find the next call and see if that has any information.
All right, notes. Find what happened to Gabe's call. Oh, okay, so this is kind of similar to something that you did at the end of Life is Strange, trying to find the dark room. If anybody remembers that, I kind of like that. So it would be an outgoing, call to Typhon HQ.
Diane, we have a problem.
You're kidding.
There's a kid lost in the mountains near the pit. We need to postpone. Lena?
Haven is your site, Diane, and therefore this is your decision. I know I don't need to remind you of the stakes.
Someone could be hurt. Or killed.
We've been over this. Anyone up there has disregarded posted notices and accepted full liability.
We're talking about a child. I'm just asking for one day.
If you postpone tonight's scheduled blast, you put Rhea in jeopardy. That puts the whole company in jeopardy. Is that what you want?
No.
Then do the math and make the right call. Email me when it's done.
I will.
What the hell is Rhea?
Must have been pretty damn important.
Maybe Diane says more about it in her email?
Maybe. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, so I can go between the email archive. Okay. But yeah, with what I was mentioning about the whole finding the dark room and stuff like that, I actually think this is very well set up. I mean, it's very well organized.
Lena.
Hello, Diane. Is it safe to assume you've gotten your emotions under control?
My emotions? Someone was killed last night because of a decision you made.
I would be very careful with what you say next. Who do you think is more at risk here? Me or you?
Excuse me?
Now, of course, we're all committed to helping you make it through this difficult period. We don't want to see anyone be scapegoated over an unavoidable accident,
Ooh,
right?
Right.
they're evil. I love it.
You and I are aligned. Who else knew there were people in the mountains?
Just my safety manager, Mac. He got their distress call just before I contacted you.
Do you trust him?
I think I can convince him to be trustworthy.
Good. Good. Only one point of contact, and you've got him handled. I think we're going to make it through this just fine. Speak to you soon. Okay.
I refuse to feel bad for Diane in all this, but damn.
I mean, no, I feel a little bad for her. Walker Dennis, expansion campaign.
Seems like a lot is hanging on these inspections. Of course, that was Diane's idea. I'm gonna make sure this expansion fails if it's the last thing I do. Whatever Typhon was up to, it looks like they've all but gotten away with it.
I warn you,
This
Lena.
is the email Diane mentioned. So what is Rhea? Rhea went off undetected. Was there a second blast that night?
They only had permits for one.
What did Lena say? Without the scheduled blast, Rhea would be discovered?
Shit. The blast that killed Gabe was just a cover for another explosion?
No, but that...
Didn't hear another
Why?
explosion, though. It must have gone off somewhere else.
If we can find out where it was, that might tell us what it was for.
See, but I think you've jumped the gun there, thinking that it was a second
is
explosion.
Rhea. Fuck. This map's too small to tell where this is. I need a map.
Okay, never mind. I guess we just know. Whatever.
That's the site of the 2008 Typhon mine collapse.
Wait, they set off a blast in their current mine to cover up a blast in their old mine?
That shaft was exhausted years ago. There's nothing left to dig up. What could possibly be down there that's so important to them?
Evidence of a
Typhon just
past.
had to pass a bunch of inspections at the old site, didn't they?
Yeah, so?
So, I don't think they were digging something up.
There you go.
They were burying something.
Yeah, they were hiding past impropriety. Okay. I guess that makes sense. I still think the whole jump to it was a second explosion was a little over the top, but whatever. That was a pretty interesting chapter. Really, more people had Steph try to distract Diane. No, Steph is mine. And really, I'm in the minority of people who, well, okay, I can see where most people would say take her anger from her. I guess I'm kind of in the what's the term? I'm kind of an asshole there where I say, you know what, she's got to kind of make that decision herself. So, yeah, I'm not surprised most people made her sad. Yeah, I just didn't listen to anything because I was trying to move shit along. Alex didn't weed the rooftop garden. Oops, I didn't know I could weed the rooftop garden. Were never knocked out in battle. Damn right I was never knocked out in battle. God, I want to know that 1% of people who got knocked out and the 2% who lost entirely. Most people just killed the troll. I used magic powder. Serpent went to sleep. Really, that was about 50-50. Huh. Steph helped Alex find out what Typhon was up to in the mine. 48%, 52 just left. King Tabor was vanquished in the final battle. I was about to say, who lost that fight? They find out about Eleanor's dementia. How could you keep her from finding out? Yeah, most people helped the student, solve the jester's riddle, and help the blacksmith. All right. So, all right, guys, there we go. There's the end of this chapter. I want to say this is chapter 3 we just finished, or was that 4? I think we're going into chapter... Okay, yeah, we're going into chapter 4. So far, again, I'm really enjoying this game. I'm really curious where the story is going to go. As I said at the beginning, this is the first video of 2022 and the start of a new year, meaning, you know, all those good New Year's resolutions and all that. And mine is something I've been meaning to do for a long time on this channel, but last year was just such a shit show for me. I'm really hoping to make 2022 better, and that is by consistently uploading. I know, I always say I'm going to do it, but I'm really going to try this time. But yeah, it's that. I plan on bringing back the news show as soon as I start finding some interesting news, but I'm going to, you know, break my hiatus from Twitter and a lot of other stuff and actually really start scanning for interesting stuff to sit and talk about on that. Talking about trade shows and like state of plays and stuff like that. I plan on picking that stuff up again this year. So hopefully this is kind of a return to normal for the channel and not continuation of my procrastination and laziness. So I want to say, as always, thank you. Bit my tongue. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Social media can be found down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment, you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned more next time. Until then, my name's AJ Gels. This is the Gaming Channel. I'm out.